7 characteristics of highly successful people. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's episode. So if this sounds like what you want to hear, stick around because I have some loaded of information for you that will move you from point A to point B, that will move you from where you are to a place where you desire to be. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. My name is Charles Eze. They call me the FBI coach. FBI stands for Financial and Business Intelligence. What I do is to delete what you know about money and restore a new thinking system in you. I help you to get through the 3 M's of money: making money, managing money, and multiplying money. I help you grow your influence. I help you grow the way you make money on the digital space. I've made a lot of money and I'm still making a lot of money on the digital space. I sleep, wake up richer than I slept. It's been an amazing journey, and all the strategies, all the secrets, all the processes I have implemented in my businesses, I share with people online. So today happened to be one of the days I'm going to be sharing some of the strategies that has made me a lot of money, some of the strategies that had kept my head up, shoulder high. All right. So I want you to get your paper and pen and write down this. Meanwhile, I want you to invite your friends. You have the link. You're welcome to Grace Impact Radio, where word, music, and entertainment lives. In this place, we give it to you hot and spicy. So if you have the Grace Impact Radio link, that's the Mixer app link, kindly share with your friends, your loved ones. And if you have the Facebook and the YouTube link of my handles, please share the links you have. Let's invite others to join us. Those joining on Facebook, you can tag your friends in the comment section. You can tag those whom you want to learn from what we have today in the comment section. Those on YouTube, please share the link, share it on your WhatsApp, share in your different groups. And also remember to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, kindly subscribe to my channel and remember to activate the notification button so that when content are dropped, you'll be one of the first to know. So without further waste of time, let us dive into what we have for today. Successful people are not aliens. They don't have special blood in them. However, they have special characters. They have special traits. And these traits were not inborn. These traits, they didn't get it from their mother's womb. They develop it over time. Your habit creates your character. Your character determines your output, and your output gives birth to your results. The things they do daily, we call it DMO, daily method of operation, have over time accumulated into who they are today. So I'm going to be sharing with you 7 things that stands them out, 7 things that makes highly successful people different from every other person around them. Number 1, highly successful people are self-starters. Yes, you heard that right. They are self-starters. Successful people don't wait for someone to tell them what to do or when to do it, how to do it. They take action themselves. They don't wait for perfect time. They don't wait for everything to become rosy before they do what they ought to do. They take action ahead of time. When you are a self-starter, you look for opportunities all around you. You discover that your success radar will be turned on. Everywhere you go, you see opportunities. When people are seeing problem in certain places, you are seeing an opportunity in it. You are seeing ways you can help people. You are seeing ways you can solve problems. And by solving these problems, money will come back to you. They tend to make a lot of money because of the value they dispense. Just like water dispenser that is kept in a public space. Okay? They have the disposable cups. Everybody comes. You take the disposable cup. You fetch water. Once you quench your thirst, you dispose the cup. When the jar and on that dispenser gets finished, the water in that jar gets finished, they refill it. That is how self-starters position themselves. They position themselves as opportunity identifiers. And once they identify this opportunity, they act on it. That's the essence and the feel of success in business and in life. To be a self-starter. That is number one characteristics. That is number one thing that sets successful people apart. Number two thing that sets successful people apart is resourcefulness. Resourcefulness. Successful people they don't let problems or obstacles get in their way or slow them down. They don't allow that to happen. They are resourceful. Obstacles don't get in their way. They are resilient. They try a variety of different solutions until they find the right one that works. And they never give up. Just like Albert Einstein, who said he has found a 10,000 ways of not producing an incandescent lamp. He didn't see it as a failure. Like I say to people, I don't fail, or rather, I don't lose. I either learn or I win. Let me explain this to balance it. When I find myself in situation that seems to weigh me down, that want to take away from me, or okay, let me give you a typical example. I once got into an investment business transaction that I didn't read the terms and conditions clearly. There was a clause in that term in the T&C that was against me, which I didn't take note of. Now, when the business started going south, I wanted to take it up legally. What their lawyer did was to point my attention to that clause. At that point, I remembered again that I have a lawyer. I consulted my lawyer, and my lawyer said, "Why did you read the T&C without consulting me? That we shouldn't have signed this contract if we had read this part." A lot of money, millions went down that transaction. But I didn't see that I've lost money. Yeah, it was painful. I mean, it was biting me deep down. But at the same time, I didn't see that I lost. I saw it that this was school fees I paid to learn better. So going forward, every contract I get involved in, I don't try to read the T&C. I send it over to my lawyer. You read it, fine. On my own, I'll still make out time to read, to note some things, which of course the lawyer must have seen it. And he said, "No, we are not signing this. No, this is this. Not yes, we agree to this." So I learned great lesson from that mistake. Successful people are resourceful. They are not they are resilient. They don't allow things to slow them down. You must not allow things to slow you down if you want to be successful in this part of the world. If you want to keep hitting that 5, 6, 7 figures, you need to be resourceful. Okay, you need to think as though the box does not exist, not just thinking outside the box. Number 3, highly successful people are enthusiastic. Successful people have real passion and enthusiasm for the work they do. They love what they do. I love my work. I love what I do. I love it when I sit in front of camera like this to make some recordings. I love it when you wake me up middle of the night and ask me questions about entrepreneurship. And they're not afraid to let it show. I showcase my skill anywhere I go. Their enthusiasm is contagious. Their enthusiasm is real. It comes from their hearts and it's infectious, spreading to their team members, co-workers, customers, prospects, everyone that comes around them. That energy flows, that energy goes beyond their circle. They are so enthusiastic. Now, you might not be enthusiastic as I am. You might not have that zeal, that push, that drive that affects everyone around you, but you can learn it. Yes, it's a learnable skill. It's all about you taking a decision, deciding that, look, from today henceforth, I'm not going to do things the way I have always done it. From today, I'm not going to accept failure for an answer. I'm not going to accept no for an answer. I'm going to question the status quo. I'm going to question every processes. I'm going to seek ways around places where people say there is no way. I'm not going to be pessimistic. I'm going to be optimistic. You need to be enthusiastic. You need to allow that. See, it doesn't matter your temperament. It doesn't. Everyone can be enthusiastic. That's number three. Skill, characteristics, habits, characters that set successful people apart from the rest. By the way, have you invited others to join us on this call? Have you invited your friends? Please share the link you have with them. The Grace Impact Radio link, that's the Mixer app link, the Facebook link, the YouTube link. Kindly share the link with others. Let's invite them to join us to learn from what we are learning for free. All right? Number 4, highly successful people are innovative. Yes, you heard that right. They are innovative. Successful people are creative and innovative. Now, there is another aspect. Innovation and there's one they call innovative. Yes, they invent things. And sorry, okay, I was mixing it up. I was trying to talk about going global and working local and going global. That's local, okay? And that's the skill which innovative people have. In as much as they are in a particular sport, they don't allow their environment to limit them. They are innovative in their mind. They are thinking of ways. They are questioning every process. They are creative in their mind. There is the creative thinking. There is the progressive thinking. So they are thinking, how can I make this work? Now, this thing is not working the way it should work. What can I do to make this thing work? What different ways can I make this thing move faster than it used to be? They are thinking. They are innovating. They are asking themselves, if it doesn't work this way, what can I do better? They look for better opportunities, faster ways of doing things, and lower cost solutions to common problems. Cost-effective solutions. They experiment and they are willing to take risk. And I'm asking you today, are you willing to step out of your comfort zone? Are you willing to take risk? Yeah. Occasionally they fail. I shared with you how I once failed. I failed several times, not once, not twice. But in all those situations, I learned from my mistakes. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, and you expect a different result. That's insanity. When the process fails, the principle remains the same. When the strategy fails, the principle remains the same. You don't change the principle, you change the strategy. You change how you implement that principle. So they fail occasionally in pursuit of their goals, but they don't give up. They don't give up. They keep asking themselves, all right, this is what I did. How can I make it better next time? I did this in this way. I did this in that way. How can I make it better? There are 3 P's that makes you successful. There are 3 P's if you must be innovative, there are 3 P's you must implement in everything you do. Number 1, you must be positive. Number 2, it starts with number 1, you must be patient. Number 2, you must be persistent. Then number 3, you must be positive. Now, when you receive certain news that things are not working the way you expect, you need to be patient. You need to apply. Don't be in a hurry to take a decision. Never take a decision when you are happy. Never take let me put it this way. Never take a quick decision when you are happy, when you are excited, when you're filled with an outburst of emotion. Don't take certain decisions. Don't take a decision when you are angry or highly upset. So you need to be in a right frame of mind. So when things happen, you need to be patient. You need to step on the brakes. You need to slow down on your speed. Are you getting value from what I'm sharing with you? Please put it up in the comment section. Okay? So slow down your speed. You need to be patient. Then the second P is that you need to be persistent. Yes, I am patient. I'm slowing down my speed, but doesn't mean I'm giving up. It doesn't mean I'm throwing in the towel. It doesn't mean I've relegated myself. Oh, this thing is not going to work. No, no, no. I am going to be persistent. I will be persistent. I will keep pushing. And while I'm pushing, I wouldn't allow negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative advice to get into me. So I will remain positive. These are the things that helps you to become innovative. These are the things we do that sets us apart from others. When sometimes the imposter syndrome sets in, what I do is to sit down and ask myself, what's really going on? What am I doing wrongly? Why is this not working? Why is that not working? That's why you need to do monthly assessment. You need to assess yourself on a monthly basis. Your progress. How are you doing this? What am I doing wrongly? What should I do differently from what I have always been doing? So highly successful people are innovative. You need to be innovative. Number 5, highly successful people are team players. Yes, yes, yes. They are team players. They are not master of all, jack of all. Successful people know that they can't do it all by themselves. By leveraging the power of teamwork, they can achieve far more than they could ever imagine. They are good team players. They leverage on the strength of others. I do that a lot. I have a lot of people I work with. I'm not good in this area. I'm not good in that area. I outsource it. I build a team of people. I deposit into their emotional bank account. They also deposit into my emotional bank account. Highly successful people can achieve far more than they could ever imagine by being a team player. So they join or they put together teams of talented people, energetic individuals who can help them achieve their goals, who can help them achieve much more than they ever think or imagine. Take, for instance, someone like Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote is not the brightest of all in his company, yet he's the wealthiest man in Africa. What does he do? He employs the best hands. He has the best, the brightest of the brightest in his team. So they deliver their capacity, and he also reciprocates through their remuneration. Okay, so they have teams they leverage on. They have people that does different work, different activities at different times. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean these people are on their payroll, but when need arises, they put heads together and carry out certain work, certain jobs, and all that. Now, another thing, number 6, thing that sets successful people apart is that they articulate. Successful people articulate. Successful people are good communicators. They communicate very, very well. They don't joke with communication. They know what to say, how to say it well, and to whom should it be said to. They are also good listeners. They are good listeners. They listen very well. And I'm asking you today, are you a good listener? How well do you listen? See, wisdom tells you what to say. Understanding reminds you if you should say that thing or not. Wisdom tells you what to say. Understanding reminds you if you should say it or not. That's why the good book says to us, in all thy getting, get wisdom. And in all, you should get wisdom, in all thy getting, get understanding. So you need to ask God for wisdom. You need to ask God for understanding. It's not enough to be wise. You also need understanding. So you must be highly successful people are good listeners. They listen to people. They listen to their team members. They listen to their customers. They don't listen to respond. I've come to observe this mistake with a lot of people. They listen to respond. You don't listen to respond. Listen to empathize. Listen to feel the person's pain. Listen to understand before you respond. You need to listen and listen attentively. It's very, very important. Now, number 7 characteristics of highly successful people is the fact that they network. They network. They don't just get into a place and keep mute. Successful people build extensive networks of contacts. They don't build contacts with liabilities. They build, as a matter of fact, successful people segment their network. They know the high net worth, the way they relate with them. They know those on their level, the way they relate with them. They know those below their level and the way they relate with them. I'm not trying to say that they look down on anybody. But, you know, the way I talk with Aliko Dangote, for example, or Richard Branson, is not the same way I will communicate with someone on my level. The intelligence level is going to be different, except if that person on my level is as highly intelligent or more than my intelligent quotient. Then the communication level is going to be different. Now, you might not agree with me on this, but go and do your research. Do your research, you will discover that the way you communicate with different level of people differs from every other person. So successful people build extensive network of contacts in their office, in their place of business, their community, when they visit friends, they attend occasion events, they build network. I can't attend an event and walk out of that place without collecting numbers. No, it's an error for me. I build network everywhere I go. I used to be very shy, but today I don't know how the shyness disappeared. Why? Because I trained myself. I trained myself to be a great networker. I trained myself to be a great communicator. I trained myself to listen. When people are talking, I listen before I respond. Highly successful people leverage on their network. And that gives them advantage, that creates opportunities, that helps them to solve problems. That helps them to solve problems. Okay? Let me give you a bonus point. Highly successful people are passionate. They are passionate about everything they do. See, the fuel you need to increase your output rate is called what? Passion. Passion. You need to be passionate about everything you do. Be passionate about loving God. Be passionate about solving problems. Be passionate about creating wealth, not just about making money. See, if you pursue money, money will run away from you. But if you are passionate about creating opportunities that will solve problems for people, money will chase you pants down. Money will follow you everywhere you go because you are a value dispenser. So you need to be passionate about solving problems. You need to be passionate about creating wealth. You need to be, how do you create wealth? You must be a value dispenser. It's not que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. It is what you said will be that's going to be. It is what you say will be that will exist. It is what you say will be that you will make money from. It's not whatever will be, will be. Okay? So successful people practice all this and it sets them apart from every other person in a room, every other person around it. Now, to summarize the points which I have mentioned earlier, I said that number one, highly successful people are self-starters. Number two, highly successful people are resourceful. They don't allow problems or situations to weigh them down. Highly successful people are enthusiastic. Successful people, they are enthusiastic. They are enthusiastic about their work, about what they do. They are not afraid to fail, okay, and they don't allow situations to pull them out of their track. And we also said that highly successful people are innovative. They are innovative. They work local, but they think global, okay, which is called glocal. They are innovative. They are innovative. They think for faster, better ways to get things done at lower cost. They are very prudent. Let me use that word. They are very prudent. And we also established that highly successful people are team players. They don't joke with their team. When they have an opportunity to build a team, they make most of it. And we also said that highly successful people articulate. They are good communicators. They listen very well. They know what to say, how to say it, and when to say it. In other words, they apply wisdom and understanding. Wisdom tells you what to say, and understanding teaches you if you should say that thing or not. Then we said that highly successful people are networkers. They network, they build network, they try to connect with people everywhere they go. They try to reach out to others, not because they just want to make friends. You know, sometimes back in the days, we write on our CV, one of our hobbies as making friends. Why are you making friends? There should be a target. There should be a purpose, reason for making friends. So highly successful people make friends. They network on purpose. And the essence of it is to leverage on their network when they want to sell their products, when they want to sell their goods or services, when they want to bring in something new into the market. They fall back at the network which they have built. And finally, I said that highly successful people are passionate. I'm so passionate about what I do. You can't beat it out of me with a baseball bat. I mean, devil has failed back in the days to tell me that what I'm doing is so wrong. God punish devil and his mother-in-law. I'm so passionate about what I do. I don't allow anything push me out of my track. I don't allow anything tell me or say to me, Charles, you are not doing it right. Charles, you need to slow down. No, I don't believe in that. My passion is to solve problems because I know the more problems I solve, the more money I make. I want to get to that point where every month I'm making millions of dollars. Every month I'm making millions of dollars, not by exchanging my time and energy, but sleeping, waking up, because I have built a system that ensures I earn even when I sleep. That's my goal. That's my target. And I'm working towards it. And God has released everything that pertains unto good life and godliness unto me to achieve that. He has given unto us He has deposited in us everything that will help us to achieve that vision, that God-given vision. I believe you got value from what I shared with you today. I remain Charles Eze, the FBI coach. One more thing. Financial intelligence is a key competence everybody needs to succeed in this world. Never depend on one income stream. I'll say that again. Never depend on one income stream. But it won't make sense building multiple streams when the main income is not stable. I call that multiple streams of confusion. So build one, build it to balance, then spread your wings and move to other places. Thank you very much for hanging out with me on this wonderful day. Until I come your way again, I remain Charles Eze, the Financial and Business Intelligence Coach. Have a great day.